Hey guys, off screen or off camera, I already assembled all of the servants. I don't know if they're all 108, so let's just go dive into section 7, the last part of this event main story, and see who is this true enemy. A berserker, huh? Or a berserker teaming up with some class. Don't know who it is. Super grand finale. Well, fine, if they're gonna name it that, so be it. Ooh, this theme, it's ominous. China, the Northern Song Dynasty. In the story of Water Margin, there were 4 corrupt officials who were eating the country from the inside out. Their names were Gao Chui, Chai Jing, Tong Guan, and Yan Jian. In China's actual history, there were 6 traitorous officials known for their cruel governance: Chai Jing, Tong Guan, Li Yuan, Zhu Bin, Wang Fu, and Liang Shiqing. Until a certain man pleaded to the emperor that these men be brought to justice, they reveled in their wicked excesses. They levied heavy taxes, willed the knights away in debauchery, spent untold amounts of money on the arts, and used their armies only for their own selfish ends. And then many years later, they receive an opportunity they come only once in a lifetime. No, 1,000 lifetimes. Though these evil officials existed only as a formless concept, they were summoned to Csejte as a single mass. They snatched up a holy grail and defeated Shi Jin and Elizabeth, who had been summoned there at the same time. So the mysterious voice that was supporting Elizabeth in the beginning was Shi Jin? Okay, I am really think this is BS, but let's just not dive too deep about that. However, it was their greed that first led them down to the path of treachery. Greed they still possessed in abundance, so they thought amongst themselves and realized they were powerless on their own. They may have succeeded claiming the Holy Grail this time, but they may not be so lucky the next. So what could they do? What power did they have? Ooh, Mount Liang! Yes, in fact, that was all they had. They remembered the 108 outlaws who had made a name for themselves in their time. These heroic outlaws started a huge rebellion but ended up meeting their ends at the hands of the 4 corrupt officials. So the traitors decided to use the Holy Grail to summon the outlaws and inscribe the record of their loss directly into them. This way, even if a standard Holy Grail war were to take place, the traitors would remain safe. As long as there was a recorded achievement of them ruling Mount Liang, their victory would be assured. It was the only power they needed. Doesn't matter what day and age it is now, we can regain our strength once again. By that point, their aspirations may be more akin to blind faith than malice. But realistic or not, they were still counting on a miracle to realize their ambitions. Our enemy, Mount Liang's true enemy, is here. The 4 corrupt officials, the 6 traitors. Show yourselves! Ho ho ho, how intrepid. Yeah! Whew, they're ghosts. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew, that's 8. Alright, I'm not gonna make any scary grunt, so I'm just gonna sound like some kind of ghost. We are the ones once known as the 4 concept officials, or as the 6 traitors. There, that ought to sound like some kind of ghost or poltergeist. Doesn't look like there's more than one of you, except for your faces. What are you, a colony or something?
Indeed, but we do not care for your insolent tone.
Yeah, Yanchin. I'm okay.
You're a stubborn one. We see that is about what we expect from the skillful star. However... Oh no, the others too? What the... My body's so heavy. My head and my stomach are killing me. Please stop drinking in the midst of battle, Jinka.
What's wrong, everyone? You all have a tummy ache?
Lady Qin Liang Yu. I'm alright. Lord Tai Gong Wang. Where? Huh? He's not here. In fact, no one on our side is suffering. It's only the servants alike with Mount Liang. What did you do to them?
As if you don't know, is all that waterfall alcohol that kept going on and on about. That alcohol contained very generous amounts of magical energy poison created by the Holy Grail. Wait, so they're not drinking alcohol? They drink a little alcohol mixed with mud? Oh no.
Magical energy? Poison?
It is a shame you did not gather 108 outlaws this time. But we still have plenty of lackeys to do our bidding. Now that the poison in that wine has made you loyal to us. Now the outlaws of the mountain will continue to dream trivial dreams, forever drunk of their beloved wine. While in reality, they will be our loyal dogs, doing whatever we tell them.
That's horrible!
You cowards! Oh, we shall take that as a compliment. The Song Dynasty's days were always outnumbered. We're always numbered. What is wrong with simply satisfying our desires? Or satiating our desires? You can't be serious. Have you completely forgotten your duty to serve China and its people?
Elisa! All the grown-ups look green in the gills. Have they been drinking too much?
What do we do?
It looks like everyone's feeling sick. You two are okay?
Hey, yeah, we're fine. Just like you, Ellie.
That's right. We never drink the alcohol.
Of course, you two are still just children. Which means everyone else must have been drinking like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah, every day. You keep going on and on about how yummy it was.
Okay, we'll just have to fight with whom we've got now.
You mean just the three of us? I'll be okay. Abby and I are both very strong. That's right. We'll both fight as hard as we can.
Foolish girls. Oroka no komusume tachi. We are not the only ones you will be fighting. Hu Yanzhou,
Yes?
we order you to destroy Mount Liang. We understand you very well. You may not be wise, but neither are you a fool. Look around, see how the outlaws suffer. A miserable sight, no? Are they truly the kinds of people whose ranks you wish to join? Oh yes, we know all about your weakness. Your mind is fragile, your brain is slow and dull of wit. You're pale in comparison to the original Hu Yanzhou. And why are you an assassin? By all accounts, you should be a rider. We also know what it is you seek. Validation. If you protect us and devote yourself to us, one day the emperor himself will... Iron Bian. Huh? Listen well, incarnations of evil. You who once devoured the Song Dynasty, there is some truth to what you say. However, it seems there is one important thing you didn't know about me. What is that?
I don't care too much what people say about me. If they're people I think are way beneath me, surprised. What? I see.
That's really impressive, Huyansho. But I also get the sense it's kind of pathetic. Oh no, I think it's very pathetic. Stop that, everyone. You're going to make her sad.
You're right. I am pathetic.
See?
This must mean Huyansho cares much more about what those children think than what those traitors think.
A foolish choice. We do not understand how one as low as yourself was able to defy us, but no matter. The outlaw of Mount Liang are already ours to command. Now, even the Imperial Army can defy us. We are second only to the Emperor.
Lady Qing Lang Yu. Right. On behalf of Mount Liang, we will hereby eradicate those wicked officials that threaten all of China. This is your last chance to repent and surrender.
Preposterous! We have the Holy Grail, Cejite's ley line, and the Outlaw of the Mountain, more than enough to bury you lot alive.
Huyansho!
Right, I am Huyansho of Mount Liang. So now you call yourself part of Mount Liang. Alright, my Star of Destiny is the Prestige Star of Destiny.
And I'm Elisa, the Ninth Tattooed Dragon. I'm also Mount Liang. My Star of Destiny is the Midget Star of Heaven.
Though we may have become bandits, we have never forgotten our loyalty to our country.
Listen up, you 4 or 6, however many of you meanies there are. We're gonna kill you all super dead.
Very well, and you shall see how powerful we are for yourselves. Okay, it's just one or there are two? Yes, I know. If we use her, then we can finally end the charade. Well, I already have my own Abigail Williams. I guess a foreigner's not that... Well, I never have Qin Shi Huang in this account, so let's use him. Okay. How foolish I was. Okay, I guess Qin Shi Huang's gonna be my trump card. Alright, last battle, and that wasn't my party group. It was a limited, precise story of this section's last battle, so... Alright, I don't know what they look like. It's been 2 years and I vaguely remember, and I never actually recorded that main battle in the Japanese account, so... Whew, they better not try and be as humongous as I think. What the hell?
クモン竜エリザの伝説がここに始まるわ。えいえいああ。
Okay, so you poison Toyan Sky. Alright, so I could use either...
どこまでも。お問い合わせは私まで。ドッコーンってぶっ飛ばすわ。やるん。 多重次元屈折現象を引き起こすわ。これこそ波動その16エリションシューティングスター。いや運輸進化連絡スカッとするわ。
Oh no! Holophantism? Seriously?
やっぱり私とシシン君は最
But
強なの
wait,
よ。
wait, wait, wait. Something's not right. If this is how it ended so quickly, don't tell me the second section is gonna be... Oh... Alright, I'm not gonna be fooled by that. That was it? This cannot be right. Why is the Holy Grail not giving us more power? No. For that matter, why did the Outlaw of Mount Liang fight against us? You are all supposed to be our loyal subordinates now. I don't know what to tell you. I felt surprisingly fine. Yeah, I definitely felt a little sick, but only because... Well, indeed. This is a path well traveled by those who indulge in wine. I had my own share in my youth. Yep, no mistaking it. We're all definitely hung over. That we are. I'm no exception. Man, I've got a bad headache and a stomachache. This calls for some hair of the dog. Gulp. Ow! You drink again? Come on! You're all hungover? Hey! Don't feel too bad. Giving a servant a hangover is pretty impressive in itself. Does anyone have some antacids on them? I need to settle my stomach. Why? How? Was this Chaldea's doing? No, I mean our servants were drinking pretty liberally.
Yeah! We weren't going to fight, but we didn't actually do anything. You guys were so ridiculously weak that we really didn't have to. It's true. We didn't do anything either.
We sure didn't. Oh, this is probably goes without saying, but for the record, I don't know anything about this either. Definitely not.
Don't look at me! Then how? Ahem. So, speaking on behalf of Chaldea, we've been investigating this singularity on our end as well. Your idea to mix highly tinted magical energy into the alcohol certainly wasn't bad. Well, that's not to say it was good either. In fact, it was downright devious and despicable. But as a strategy, it was sound. Then why did it fail? Boudica? Yes. How much alcohol would you say you all drank after redshifting there from Chaldea?
Well, we started off with this many servants, each of whom drank about this much alcohol.
Huh? What?
Then we kept getting more servants every day. So this is just a rough estimate, but I think it's around 25,000 liters.
That would mean about 100 servants drank about 500 milliliter cans worth of alcohol every day.
That thing was hazy to begin with, but it's starting to look even more like a surreal impressionist painting.
I can understand how they feel. We've been drinking too much. Way too much. So what? You're saying this is my fault? Oh yes, I guess it is. You can probably summarize what happened by now, but your poison was far too diluted. But We put so much poison in.
And these servants drank far more than even that?
No, this cannot explain it all. We still have the Holy Grail's protection. And then there's this ley line. Why can we no longer sense the ley line?
I'm back, and I brought Huang Fei Hu, Amakasa Shiro, and Shane Lobo with me. Oh right, you're probably wondering where I went, huh? Well, I used Earth Evasion to go pick them up. I was a little concerned we might be too late, but it looks like I was worried for nothing. The Holy Grail is mine! Hell yes! Seriously, for a priest, you really shouldn't make a big deal from that. Sorry about that. I'm Amakusa Shiro, a man irreproachable morals, and I've returned with the Holy Grail. Oh good, you're back.
Is that our Holy Grail?
Indeed it is, and I hardly played any part in its retrieval. The Wolf King was the real MVP. Most valuable person, huh? It didn't matter what kind of threat we were up against, physical and magecraft alike. He snuffed them out left and right. What's that weird dripping sound? I got it. I nabbed the Holy Girl. They were hiding here. Nab? Uh-oh. That must have triggered the last trap. This whole cavern is about to come down on our heads. Huh? Oh. Ah! Whoa. Ah! Like a massive pinball machine or furball. I couldn't see what was going on, but having the Wolf King carrying us out in his mouth was certainly exciting. Oh yeah, Lobo refused to use his arms, so he had to use his teeth. Typical. And at any rate, it seems acquiring the Holy Grail also weakened them pretty significantly. Now, would you mind if I excuse myself to pay the hot springs a visit? Oh, and here's the Holy Grail. Uh-oh. Does this mean our goose is cooked? Like an overdone Peking duck. Ho 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 ho, it's not over yet. We still have options available to us. At least we think we do. This is pathetic. Do you still not understand? Your scheme has come to light and ended in complete failure. Just give yourselves up now before you embarrass yourselves any further. There's nowhere you can run, no way you can fight on your own, and no one who's going to help you. All you can do now is beg for mercy. Please spare us. This isn't our fault. We were tricked, deceived, bamboozled. That didn't take long. Yar, they must have A-rank agility to turn on a dime that quickly.
You're saying somebody tricked you? How was it?
The mastermind.
And who's that?
Oh please, you're obviously not fooling anyone. Oh, we know it was just a momentary lapse of judge. That's no excuse. I better get to the hot springs myself.
4 corrupt officials, 6 traitors!
Eek!
Your crimes are obvious to everyone. I should kill you all for what you've done. But I'm not gonna. If you die now, you'll just start scheming again the next time you're summoned.
No we won't. Really, you can trust us. I don't trust you. Like hell we can. You don't even sound like you believe that yourselves.
So I've made a decision. For your punishment, you guys are gonna take a course at the School of Hard Knocks.
Huh?
Let's see. I'm gonna make you guys farm, fish, hunt, and do the kind of jobs most public officials do. Plus, you're gonna go through the Army's basic training. I mean, none of you have ever done an honest day's work in your lives, right?
How
dare you speak to us like that, girl? We...
No, you obviously haven't. Well, I'll admit you may have worked hard, but only in your own evil schemes and to selfish ends. You've worked to accept bribes, worked to misappropriate public funds, and to otherwise devour the country from the inside out. While that may technically qualify as work, no one would ever call it honest. Yes, now I see. Shijin, no Ellie. This is a wonderful idea you've come up with.
This isn't gonna just be any old punishment. You're gonna do physical labor, and you're gonna do it honestly. No thinking up evil schemes. No taking bribes. Just good old-fashioned work.
Though the 4 corrupt officials, 6 traitors had little more definition than a shadow, they still managed to tilt their heads in confusion. Some of them started shaking in their fugitive boots, aware of the horror that awaited them. They knew that people work in order to accomplish goals. Having a purpose is what creates a person's actions. In their case, their goal had always been evil, selfish ones, but now they couldn't set goals like that anymore. I recommend that you make it your goal to work as hard and earnestly as you can. Otherwise, you're going to have many hard days of labor ahead of you. Eep! 4 corrupt officials, 6 traitors could see she meant business, and once again began shaking in their figurative boots. Okay, so there are no battles, or there is battle? Oh, there isn't. And once this ends, she is officially in this account. Or in this party. Good, she's not drunk anymore, so I can just talk plainly. Now that the poison's been removed, you can really go to town. Cheers! Everyone, cheers!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! The only thing worse than the noise in here is the smell of all that alcohol!
I'm sorry, you two. This kind of scene can't be fun for either of you. Hey, why don't you two sit in the corner, have some snacks, and just enjoy the show? I think it's great. Everyone looks like they're having lots of fun.
Abby! That's not fun. It's called getting plastered. Promise me you'll never be that kind of grown-up.
If you say so. Harsh but fair. Oh, say, what happened to Lobo?
He went off somewhere with Hessian. He hates alcohol too.
Oh my. I wonder if that's also true for Mr. Hessian.
Now that you mention it, I've never heard anything one way or the other.
Hessian, enjoying alcohol? He's a headless man! How could he actually drink? He doesn't even have a mouth! Oh, no, don't show any flashback. Stupid. This is a stupid flashback, okay? I'm just gonna do this once. Time to call it a day and have myself a well-deserved drink. I can't taste it without a head, but it sure goes down smoothly. Yeah, just pour it right down to his headless neck. Must contain laughter. What, you're gonna laugh? I'm not laughing, okay? That's really stupid. I must not laugh. Maybe no sooner I could. Oh, but since he doesn't have a head, I guess he must drink straight from his neck. Yeah, that's the idea that Abby just thought of it. Good idea, Abigail. That sounds like fun. No, it's too bad he can't taste it without a mouth. Or a tongue. Remember, tongues can help taste the drink. Ah, all's well that ends well. You're drunk again. Did it end well? It did indeed, so much so that I believe it would not be out of place if I were to dance for a song or two. Oh, do you dance, Lord Tajima? On occasion. How about you? How about you, Lord Quishot? But of course, any good knight must also be a good dancer. Then how about a dance right now, sir? No thanks, Sancho. You only know your village's folk dances, and they tend to be a bit extreme. Here we go. Wah! Hell yeah, keep it up.
I'm already a dancer by trade, so I'm just going to enjoy seeing other people dance for a change. Oh, by the way, Abikeberon, could I ask you a favor?
What is it? I see. So that's why you want a golem.
What do you think?
That should be no problem. Alright, it's showtime. Whoa! A disco ball golem? Wait, isn't that just an ordinary disco ball? It is what it is. Take it or leave it. Incidentally, the golem may dance, but I'm certainly not about to. Yeah, Ivikeberon's not a dancer, so alright. Say, whatever happened to that Mapo Tofu golem anyway? If I made one now, I'm sure it'd get in serious trouble. Yeah, you definitely would. Xing Liang Yu. What is it? Your leadership provide a vexing opponent on the battlefield, so as revenge, I'd like you to accept this wine. Oh, thank you. But the forces of Mount Liang were a difficult opponent for us too, so I think we're even. Now here, allow me to pour you a drink as well. I appreciate that. Hold on, I went in on this too. Cheers! 2 queens and 1 general lady in China. Oh yeah, that's nice. I feel rejuvenated just watching them. Haha, it's a shame I wasn't able to be of much use here. What are you talking about? You were the one who took over the 4 corrupt official 6 traders' ley line without them even noticing. And you also prevented Hu Yanzhou from falling under their control. This battle would have gone on very differently if it hadn't been for those 2 things. And you're calling that useless? I see you're still just as shrewd as ever. Well, I had to do at least that much, or I couldn't rightfully brag about being Taigong Mong anymore. Well, what matters is that the mountains came together, and the Imperial Army lost. That's what I call a happy ending. And I doubt that 2 people from the same time, like ourselves, will ever be fortunate enough to run into one another like this again. So if ever there were a time to celebrate good fortune with a drink, this is it. Now go on, drink up. Thank you, but you know something, Huang? I have a hunch that the day when we run into each other again isn't too far off, and my hunches usually pan out. Really? Well, if you say so, Lord Counselor, then I'll take your word for it. Now, cheers! Excuse me, could I get some seltzer in mine? You know, I think I will do some spear dancing too. I'm sorry, spear dancing? I see. That sounds quite interesting. Martial arts kata are beautiful to behold, whether they be part of spear technique or not. So, by weaving various kata together in a quick combination, it can just be as beautiful as dances. Oh, right, that's what you meant. I'm sorry for... Fergus, what took you so long? I thought you were gonna stick your spear in the ground and use it for pole dancing. Me? Pole dancing? That would be quite the sight if I do say so myself.
Yes, indeed.
This is nice. Oh man, I'm exhausted. I don't think I could move another muscle. I'll say, I can't believe those guys are still drinking. Hey, here. Booze? I pinched some from the party. Neither of us are big talkers, right? So as long as we've got a drink in our hands, people ought to leave us alone. Good point. Alright, don't mind if I do then. Whoa, that's good. Uh-oh. They're here now too? Wow, that's the first time I saw Lobo smiling. Well, for the time being, I guess we can just leave them alone. Are you both ready? Alright, let this arm wrestling match begin. Oh, come on, really? 5,000 QP on Huang Fei Hu. 6,000 QP on Lord Huang Fei Hu. Wait, so they're both betting on... okay. I'll put 8,000 on Huang, of course. I suppose I'll bet on Lord Huang Fei Hu too. Then I'll put 20,000 QP on Lord Blackbeard? Seriously? You're an Uma Musume. Be careful. He'll have eyes on you. That's quite the bold move, Sancho. Lady Matahari? Yes? Would you give Lord Blackbeard some words of encouragement? If it works, I'll give you a 10% cut. On what exactly?
Sure. Blackbeard, I'm rooting for you.
Oh, you charm him? Love power, activate! I lost? One cheer was all it took? I can't believe it. What a pushover. Hey, no fair, Matahari!
Oh, is there some rule against cheering that I wasn't aware of?
Not at all. And thanks to Lord Blackbeard's surprise victory, I'm now a much wealthier woman. Look, sir, not a bad haul at all, right? Ding 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 ding. That's a lot of QP that she earned. Nah. It's great having such a capable attendant, but it's certainly not without its challenges. Oh, it's already 30 minutes. Almost 40. That is good wine.
Is it? I can't really tell, but I'm glad you like it, Huyan Chao.
I think I'll have some too. Delish.
Since when can you drink alcohol, Shinchin?
I'm surprised to learn this too. Haha, just goes to show you never know what you're gonna get with a servant. Me? I'm just glad it still tastes the same as it did when it was poisoned. Maybe more of Mount Liang's outlaw will be summoned eventually. But it's already over. There's no way there's more to this. Though I hope Shuning isn't one of them. Still reeling from the time he beat your ironclad cavalry with his hooked lance, huh? Yes, I am. It was really traumatic, you know? Just thinking about it makes me nauseous. Ugh. No barfing!
Say, where's Leader? I didn't see him at the party.
Good question. I think it's been long enough that we can go look for him. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to begin the fusion now. Fusion? So what? You're gonna say I'm gonna have to have my soul, part of my soul, back to my body and out from that doll? Alright. It better not be just like Goku and Vegeta. Touching hands, fingers is kind of... Are you sure he'll be okay? 40 minutes. Well, it'd be one thing if they'd been separated for a year or two. But since it was just a few days, the memory integration shouldn't be a problem. Obviously, this master here is the primary one. So when they're reintegrated, Little Pumpkin's head memory should just feel like a long, lucid dream. Well, of course, they might feel a little different since they'll be memories of real things that really happened. And of course, if anything like this happens again, there's no guarantee you'll retain all your memories, so watch out. Come on, let's get started already. You're really ready to go, huh, Little Pumpkinhead? Please don't call me that. Alright, just put your foreheads to... Oh, come on! The moment when Sasuke and Itachi touch foreheads before he goes back to the afterlife? Fine. Wait! Just a minute! Please! Huyan Shou. I just wanted to thank you, Master of Chaldea. You've been so kind to me, even though I'm such a no, I'm not that bad. Even though I'm such a decent, talented, exceptional servant. You really were amazing, I mean it. Thank you again, it makes me very happy to hear that. So, when you go back to your old self, do you think you'll still remember you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will. I see. I'm glad to hear that. Although, there are a few memories of me that are kind of embarrassing. So if you could maybe fudge those a little... Damn, you're a lot more brazen than I thought. And no. The answer is no. Wait! I still have more I want to tell him. How do you feel, Master? Anything seem out of place? Okay, you don't want me to shake your head? I'm back to normal. Huyan Shou. Yes? What would I... I'll go option 2. Option 2. I just wanted to tell you you're a beautiful, unstoppable servant. Thank you, Master. I feel so fulfilled.
There she is! Hey, Huyan Shou!
Oh, they're here. Let's say a proper goodbye, okay?
Oh, hi, leader. I didn't know you were here too. Huh? Something wrong?
Elizabeth?
What's up, Shijin?
Lady Huyan Shou is about to leave. If there's anything you want to tell her, it's now or never.
Huh?
Oh, Shijin, you didn't tell her, did you? Of course I did.
Ah, that's right. I remember now. You said a lot of the servants would disappear once we got 108 outlaws. And that some servants might stick around, but most wouldn't. Right, I knew that. I did. But I was having so much fun that I forgot, even though it's really important.
It's not just you. I completely forgot about that as well.
I did the best I could. I guess it wasn't enough.
You're wrong, Ellie. You gathered 108 new outlaws who all adore you and master. That's a beautiful, wonderful thing. It may not have been for very long, but you still became their friend. As long as you carry that memory on with you, you'll be able to keep fighting.
You think so? I'm not sure.
I don't just think, I know. Believe in yourself, Ellie. You're a wonderful little girl and an awesome hero. You're one of the strongest, most well-liked outlaws in all of Mount Liang.
Huyan Shou.
I'm not going to cry. I don't care how mentally fragile I am now. I wouldn't be a grown-up if I cried here.
I'm not sure that has anything to do with being a grown-up.
Please just take my word for it.
So this is goodbye?
Of course not. I'll find some way to make it back to your Mount Liang, I promise. After all, you and I are sisters, stars of destiny. No matter how long it may take, we're bound to meet again someday. So, all you have to do is be patient.
Okay, I will.
Well, this is it. Goodbye. Goodbye or goodbye?
Goodbye?
Looks like I couldn't stop from goofing up even at the very end. How embarrassing. You did great, Ellie.
No, I didn't do anything. It was all Huyan's show. She was scared and wanted to cry, but she still refused to run away. So I'm sure she'll keep her promise.
Yeah, I think she will too.
So what do I do now? If I'm gonna disappear, do I just stay here forever?
Of course not. Would you do the honors, Master?
Huh?
Welcome to Chaldea. Alright. So how are we gonna get Elizabeth battery back to normal? And it better not be too many other Elizabeths. Ugh. Too many of them. Especially for the alter ego Mecha Ellie-chans. But I like the Cinderella one though. But I can't do a Glee song. There we go. She's now permanent. Not gonna disappear.
いいのかな。うん。改めて両山泊が一人、クモン竜エリザ。よろしくお願いするわね。マスターとアタチに逆らう悪は基本的に皆殺しにするわ。応用的には半殺しにするわ。
Okay, about official edition of limited time service. Elisa, the Nine Tattooed Dragon, has officially joined your party. As a result, she will remain as a servant after the event. Further, trading of the items acquired during the event will grant you Spirit Origins for Noble Phantasm enchantment that can only be used to raise her Noble Phantasm level. Well, I got one copy, so there's still 3 left. And I'm guessing I have to grind a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna try and end this video, and hopefully the epilogue doesn't take too long. And I guess I could try and grind free quests. Well, not too much talking. So again, hope you guys like this video. Give a comment, like and subscribe, and also subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys soon. See you.